solder anything together, I don't glue, I don't weld, I don't use anything that doesn't come from the typewriter to put it back together into these assemblages. I don't use anything that doesn't come from the typewriter. They are slightly anthropomorphic. That's the whole point of, especially their components. You pull something out, you know, that looks like, right there, it looks like a leg, or an insect leg, or somebody, you know, bending at the knee and running. Looks like all kinds of stuff, like living things. As I advanced, and you know, the longer I did this, the more complex the pieces got, and the more complex the poses got, and the means of assembling them, and sort of engineering that goes into creating the base for, say, a seated human figure. You know, to start with the spine, the pelvis, and you know, basically the skeleton, just like you would with building a person. Really inspired by the whole robot aesthetic, but and it's obvious when you see a human figure, it looks like a robot. There's no getting around that because it's machine parts. But I'm focusing more on anatomy and having the pieces be static, because there's this potential for movement. There's this sort of life force that the parts, the components of the typewriter were imbued with by the people who designed and manufactured them. I didn't use anything else. I just needed a bunch of screwdrivers and pliers and typewriters. And I can keep myself busy and entertained many, many hours. Figures take anywhere from like 1,000 to about 1,400 hours. The longest I've taken is about 1,400 hours. So that winds up taking about a year, year and a half. And I think the statement is this idea that we're taking apart what we know and what we've already built and reworking it and moving forward. It's timeless.